Hi guys, welcome again to Dubz N Toy on the couch.
On the couch.
Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Saturday. Today is June 7th and there are two important meanings, or what would I say, significance for this day, June 7th, and as it relates to Dubz. So tell us about it.
Well, it's really one significance with a date, and it spill off into the second one. So the main significance behind today's date, June 7th, it was my mom's birthday. His was however you want to term it. She passed a couple of years ago. But June 7th is the birthday of my mother, Elaine Marie. Yeah.
Happy heavenly birthday, Elaine Marie.
Big up yourself. And so the second reason why the date is significant is I released my most recent album dedicated to my mother on her birthday last year. So today is the 1 year anniversary of that album release date.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Any special memories with mom?
Funny you should say that, because the album is called Memories of Mother, and I use mother because I used to call her that, mother, all the time. So the album is titled Memories of Mother. Any special memories? There's always special memories, but I can't remember none.
I'm sure one stand out.
One thing always come back to me, and it's not a specific event or thing or so. She used to always do this to me.
Okay.
Yeah. She always rub me
your
like
cheeks.
This. Yeah.
Aww.
From me young till me big man with beard and everything, she used to do that. So that
is special.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Did she have any pet name for you?
It varied over the years. Pet name, well, she always called me, well, in the latter years she called me Bertie. Prior to that is, so I'm a twin, so she used to say, one son, two son. So Richard the eldest by 2 minutes is one son, and I was two son.
So tell us about that that album that was dedicated to her. What's your most favorite song on it, and why?
My favorite song, it always.
Well, let me say, maybe list your favorite three.
My favorite three.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go for the album.
Wow, how timely and convenient.
Let's to remember the tracks. The first track, Elaine Marie, I really like that song. Feel Like Crying, which features my sister on vocals down at the end of the song. And a song called, where is it? 2:55 a.m.
2:25.
2:25 a.m. Thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
And I'm reading it here.
I know, it's okay.
But yeah, I think
the
those
spotlight
three.
is on you today, so
Don't worry, it's soon behind you one of these days. But yeah, Elaine Marie track 1, Feel Like Crying track 5, and 2:25 a.m. track 8. I think those are my faves currently.
okay, because it changes. Right, because you've like, I've heard you talked about Tears in Heaven.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Beautiful in June.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at times, yeah. You know they tune them.
I mean, I love 2:25. I like the starting of it because of the Chinese instrument that you use. I mean, it was so profound.
Yeah.
And Tears in Heaven.
Yes, Tears in Heaven actually features Dean Fraser on saxophone. You know, Dean is such a cool guy. Like, Dean, you remember a song I want to play, and you play, and say, yeah man, just tell me when. I'm tell him, say, you know, my mother, because a lot of the times, like my father as a wife now, my father's current wife is my mother, but a lot of people in the business don't know that. They know my father for years, they know Marge for years,
So they just
and they just assume that she's my mom.
right.
So when I said it to Dean, I made sure to clarify if he knew my mom, and I'm like, yeah, man, because he knows the family from before,
19 how long?
So, and he actually played at her funeral service. He came with a bunch of musicians and stuff, and paid tribute to her there. And so yeah, I asked him to do the song, and he just came, played, and left. And big up Dean. Yeah,
Thank you, Dean.
for sure.
What would you say to? I mean, I'm all dressed up today because, again, it's a significant day for me. Not personally, but via a friend. My girlfriend just buried her grandson today.
Right.
So June 7th. So, I mean, what would you say to someone who could be possibly Carrot is going through something,
Right.
but or anyone for that matter, losing a mom, losing a grandson, losing.
Usually, I always send people condolences and always say, words can't make you feel any better. Only time will heal, because that's how I feel. Like at the time when I lost my mom, there's nothing anyone that
Can't
could say
right,
to make me feel any better, any different. So it's only in time, and it also depends on, I think, how close you were to the person.
True.
Determines the healing time.
Right.
Plus, you have to actually give yourself time to heal. A lot of people, and also allow yourself to move on from it.
Right.
To
Right. Don't
process
feel bad.
and move on, because a lot of people dwell in a loss.
Yeah. For years and can't.
And
And it takes their life over. And
Right.
It kind of stunt them. Yeah.
So you can't make a loss make you stop living.
Yeah. That's a good point.
That's something very important too, because while you're here, you have to make the best of it. So.
Well, I mean, may Elaine continue to sleep in peace. Nova, sleep on. Today in the service, the pastor he was very short, to the point. I mean, he was deeply moved. And one of the things he said was that when you feel that deep loss, just equate it to the love you had for the person.
Oh, okay.
So don't ever feel bad.
Right.
When you're down in the dumps, crying, grieving, and even when you're up again and you just so happen to trod down that road of memory and you feel that loss, it's just the love that you had. So I mean, we have to figure out our own ways, to get by,
right, to navigate.
Yeah. But what you said was very valid also. Don't stay in there for 10 years.
Right.
Life goes on, and especially if you have kids or we're all loved too.
Yeah,
so rather than staying in that moment as if life ended, we don't want to do it to the persons while we're still alive. Right. So let's keep living. June 7th will forever live on in his memory for many reasons, and now mine. And we just want to say thank you for joining us today. This one is short, but we always appreciate the love and the feedback and the comments and the hearts.
Remember to like and subscribe and share with your friends. So somebody might be blessed by our conversation. Somebody might find it entertaining, at least. So share, subscribe, and see you on the next one.
It's beautiful in June. Peace.